Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, SuperPaulGames, and welcome back to this awesome game, Expeditions Vikings. If you remember last time, we were having a feast for a father who had recently departed and died, and some drunken assholes tried to overthrow our guy, who is now the Thane, the leader of this clan. So this is the aftermath of the fight. You can see the dead guys we beat up. Let's talk to our friend Kettle here, who got beat first. I can't believe it came to this. A man that bitter, with sons that stupid, it was just a matter of time. Man, a lot of good choices. You know what, let's be honest, it feels like the whole clan is turned against me. These tensions have simmered for a long time. O'Bread was a controversial Thane. That's our family name, that is our father. Those he angered, fear that you won't bring the change they desire. It's not your fault. We'll have to deal with Erlinger after the duel tomorrow. These were Erlinger's children that came to fight us. Erlinger lost his sons tonight. He might well be out for vengeance, but he has no way to get it anymore. He does have a young son who still escaped. Either way, we'll have to deal with that. Nefja, thanks for helping out. Let me fight him. She wants to fight Assleaf. Assleaf is the one who is challenging us, though he helped us in this fight. He felt that that was the wrong way to challenge us. The right way is to challenge us on a certain field of battle to see who will lead the clan. Woman, I can handle him myself. A pleading tone creeps into Nefja's voice. It's not something you often hear from her. Don't underestimate Assleaf. Assleaf. He may not... Somebody's gonna be like, that's not how you pronounce it. I don't care. He may not be as strong as you are, but he's a warrior through and through. That's right, baby. Not as strong as me. Olaf O'Bread. A loaf of bread is like as strong as you can get. He's good. Assleaf is damn good. But I'm better. Just be careful. Assleaf would be a terrible Thane. The awkward quiet. Who are you? You're the old lady, right? No. Who the hell are you? Dark eyes size you up under an elaborately braided hair. There's something mysterious and dangerous about this woman. You made short work of those mules. Man after my own heart. How's that? Nobody fucks with me and lives. You seem to be similarly inclined. Oh, I'm in love. Yeah, I'll admit I took joy at cutting those guys up. You didn't see the part where I accidentally didn't do anything, right? She smiles. And you're reminded of the snake on Skull's banner. Oh, you enjoyed it, did you? Good for you. If you watch Expeditions Conquistador, whether my Let's Play or others, all the characters have different personalities. And we'll run into that a little bit later. If you've not played one of these games, maybe like Fallout, where your characters will like some things and not. So every character in our parties is going to like different things. And part of it also is going to be, well... It should be balancing it. I don't know if Olaf O'Bread is going to care. Might want to keep that sort of thing to yourself in the future, though. Subtly would take you far, even around here. I'm glad we've got a chance to meet you now. I've got to. I'm sure this won't be the last time we see each other. She holds up her cup and salute, then slithers away into the crowd without asking your leave. Whatever. Who the hell was that? All right, there's our mom, Astrid. Your mother wraps you in a warm embrace. There's a hint of tears in her eyes. Well fought, my child. Your father would be proud. The clan is at war with itself, mother. Was father really such a poor Thane? She looks away. O'Bread was always more of a warrior than leader. But he was no worse than most. This isn't really about him. It's about ambition and greed. There'll be another fight tomorrow, mother. I must fight Assleafer. I know. Assleaf is a skilled warrior. You would do well to make some preparations. What can I do? It may not seem like it right now, but most of our clan remains loyal to us, if nothing else, than because they prefer you as Thane over Assleaf. Go to Hulda in the bog and ask for her help. She is old and wise, and she has many ways to weaken a man. I'm not going to sex him if that's what you're saying. What, poison? I want to beat him, not kill him. No way, I am not going to poison him. Astrid runs a hand over her graying hair, she thinks. There's another option. What the hell, Mom? You're saying I should get a witch to poison my opponent? I am a strong Viking man. I have a magic wand. It's called my damn sword or axe, and I'll chop him or stab him. Stabbity stab. Hackety hack. Sigrid may not have an idea. Wait, no, Sigrid may have an idea. She is good at setting traps for creatures of the forest. She may know of a trap large enough for a man. Again, Mom! Again, Mom! I'm not a crafty, shitty leader where I have to cheat. Other than that, Kelduffer may be willing to get you some better equipment. You should go into the duel with you shouldn't go into the duel with those old weapons old Brad gave you for your training. So we can seek the advice of the old witch to get poison. We can ask the smith for better equipment. Or we can hunt, or ask the huntress Sigrid to help us set a trap for Assleafer. We're not going to cheat. We will see if we can get some better equipment. I think if we hit M, we can see the map. Oh, and there's the blacksmith. We're on the way anyway. The sound got all super quiet on this one. What's up, Kelduffer? The smith, Kelduffer, has retreated to the familiar confines of his workshop, where he's engaged in an energetic discussion with his wife, Dagger here. They break it up when they see you coming. Whoa, don't be looking at that, bro. Dagger here wanders off to find someone else with whom to gossip. So, Erlinger finally lost control of his idiot sons, did he? Glad to see you made it out of that mess in one piece. It's been a long time coming, friend. Kelduffer nods sagely. Erlinger's feud with your father has been boiling over since they were both young. He spent a long time passing that animosity on to his children. The bitter fool! I wish you had not had to kill him, but under the circumstances, I'm not sure how it could have been avoided. Assleafer's challenged me to a duel. Is there anything you could do to help me, old man? I heard. Sorry, my boy. I'm not getting involved. I know you both. In fact, I've known you both since you were small children. Assleafer used to help out in the smithy. I won't have either of your blood on my conscience. Oh, damn it. I don't plan to kill him, old man. I just gotta beat him to defend my seat. The smith crosses his massive arms and shakes his head. Such things rarely go according to plan. Wait, so you're saying when we start stabbing each other and swinging metal instruments, sometimes somebody can get hurt? In the heat of the moment, with the sword in your hand, I won't be responsible. The decision is final. So we can either say we respect him, we can pull rank, or we can use one of our abilities. We can use sense. Easy. Our sense is not very good, is it? It's a little below average. But it's easy, saying it won't make it better, but we're good at leadership. That's what it said in the beginning. We're going to go with that. Assleafer's a strong warrior. I need him and his axe to defend the clan from our enemies. But you know our clan is safer and stronger with me in charge. Kelduffer crosses his arm and squints at you for a long moment. Then he releases a sigh. That wasn't a sigh. He does have a poor head for tactics, but I will not give you steel to swing against him. However, I can help you. Stay safe. Here, let me get you a good sturdy set of quilted armor. I better not be wearing your quilt, bro. It'll serve you better than that shirt you're wearing. The smith disappears into the back of his shop and reemerges with a thick quilted shirt in his hands. He presents it to you with a solemn nod. This is the best I can do to aid you. If the fight goes well, you can keep it. Thanks. If it goes bad and I'm dead, I'm not giving it back to you. He nods. Ah, Ikiak Daka. Just be careful out there. Damark, and Jalad, and Tanagra. With that, Kelduffer seems to decide he's done enough smithing for today and starts the nightly ritual of meticulously putting his tools back in their place. I bet he really just wants to go gossip with his wife. Whatever. Alright, so we have a new item. Where's the inventory? We've got cured armor. Let's put that on. You can see our melee and range defense has gone up. We got some mead. Let's put that there. Okay, so we have the need for mead. Yeah, we're not going to do the other things. We're an honorable thing. We don't need to cheat with traps or bullshit. Hey, Halfdanner. Whoa, that was arousing. Wait, that was rousing. What a bunch of cowardly cesspool hogs to come at you during a funeral. But as they say, it's not a good feast until there's a fight. It's easy for you to say you weren't fighting. Skull Cleaver. That was nasty. A nasty attack, my boy. But don't be too distraught. You handled it as well as anyone could. Just a shame your father's funeral should be marred by such a thing. I agree, Skull. Oh, we go to bed. Good night, everybody. This was a shitty day. Funeral for my dad. Had to murder people. We're gonna end the feast. The next day, at noon, you come to the prosaically named Holmgang Island. It's like Holmgrim's Island? Are there gonna be Packers here? On the following day, rowing one of the clan's small boats in the company of Nefja and Kettle, my friends, Sigrid, and Lahoter, greet you there, having come out in advance to set the stakes to define the area. Those are Asleefer's friends. Those are Asleefer's friends? Somebody is. If he doesn't come, we should fight each other. It'd be a shame to let such a fine arena go to waste. You've got problems, Kittle. A smug smirk creeps across Nefja's face. Are you sure you want to fight? Are you sure you want to fight me again? Remember what happened last time? Alright, what I meant is you and Olaf should fight. You got your ass kicked by a girl, Kittle. And I will sit over beneath that tree and watch while I finish the rest of the mead from last night. What are we going to respond with, though? If he doesn't show up, I'll have to exile him from the clan. We gotta make a, example out of him. You can't be threatening the Thane. Kettle gives you a wry smile. That would be a good resolution to this whole mess, but he'll be here. That man has the stubbornness of a mule, as well as its sense. Whoa, burn! Your challenger arrives a short time later, Asleefer, accompanied by two young men from his side of the family, the same companions he sat with at your feast. There's a lot of reading. The reading does decrease dramatically very soon. Something to prove. Defeat Asleefer in combat. That is my goal, sir. Asleefer looks healthy and awake. He gives you a curt but respectful nod and steps directly into the ring without hesitation. His voice is strong and steady, like mom's spaghetti. We're on here, then. Good, are you ready? Nefja addresses you, but keeps her eyes on Asleefer as she speaks. Olaf, I volunteer to fight in your place. No, hell no. I'm gonna chop him up myself. That's very kind of you to offer. You are a proud, strong shield maiden. Your offer humbles me, woman. But this is my fight! I will face the Asleefer in the ring. Nefja nods gravely and takes a step back. I understand. Good luck, Olaf. You walk into the ring opposite Asleefer. Sigrid motions to your opponent. Hey, that's the lady that her mom said we should get to help us with the traps. As the challenger in this dispute, it falls on you to recite the rules of the duel. Asleefer clears his throat impatiently. Recites the clan's traditional rules for single combat. I, Asleefer, son of Grimvarder, have challenged Olaf, son of O'Bread, for the right to rule our clan. The winner shall sit as Thane of the Skjern. I scream to learn how to pronounce it, and reside in its longhouse. You want my house? He shall receive no other award beyond this. Should he survive, he who is defeated may swear fealty to the winner, or his life is forfeit. If either of us falls in the duel, their body shall be buried here. All weapons are permitted. Too bad guns haven't been invented yet. The duel will end when either warrior is dead or incapable of continuing to fight. He gives a final respectful nod and brandishes his weapon. As the challenge, your first strike. Well, the first strike is yours to make, my friend. Alright, we're gonna use our charge attack. We're gonna charge this motherfucker. Don't mess with me! I am Olaf O'Bread, son. How dare you, you bastard! Let's see, we can use ready attack, that means we don't do anything. Maneuvering, we don't need to maneuver. Tactical move for moving, nah. Just hit him. The blue line is our shield, the yellow line is our health. I don't know if I mentioned that last episode, I don't think it came up last episode. Ah, we blocked it with our shield! That's why I put some points into shield when I made the character. Suck it, ass Leafa. We have got no injuries, we didn't break anything. Olaf O'Bread is doing good. You've been keeping your skills sharp, even without your father around to train you. He trained both of us, Assleafer. What do you even have against him? He was a great warrior, and like everyone else, I respected him for that. But if the king should raise the Legion army tomorrow, how many able-bodied warriors could our clan muster? A dozen? Half the women in the clan are widows, and O'Bread's foolhardy expeditions are the cause of it. He bangs his weapon against his second shield and gives you a somber nod. How dare you say bad things about my father? We're gonna stand here and let him come to us. We're gonna ready an action to automatically attack the first enemy that enters melee range. Bring it, son. Seriously? Alright, we're gonna step forward and do the same thing. Bring it, son. You fucking pussy, you're challenging me. Alright, we're gonna charge him, you coward. Yeah, you might have been readying your... He was doing the same thing as us, readying to attack the first one that came into melee range. Lucky for us, we have the charge ability. We charge this dumbass. You're gonna be buying me a new shield if you break this, son? This will help fix our shield, but screw it. We're gonna go on the attack. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, go ahead, fix your shield. I've got a present for you, though, friend. It's called Slap. You the pussy. Just standing back there like, I'm gonna wait. You challenged me. Come get some. You can't handle a sandwich made out of this loaf of bread. Assleafer's second shield crumbles off the grip. Dismayed, he heads back to the boat to fetch his last shield. You are nearly as good as O'Bread. If you should win this, I hope you'll be a better Thane. Assleafer, I hope to serve with you as my housecarl. We need to be united, the clan is weak. He nods without hesitation. My honor bids me to, and if I should win, you may serve as mine. I'll never be your bitch. Tell me, how do you plan to govern us? I plan to govern as little as possible, Assleafer, because I don't like that kind of work. I like stabbing and chopping things, and free men prosper when left to choose their own path. He draws a long breath. Your father sought so as well, but a strong clan cannot be built with a light touch. If you continue along the path he set on us, we will perish. But enough talk. Let us finish this. Alright, let's sit here. We're gonna ready our attack. Bring it. No? You're not gonna bring it? You gonna be a wuss again? Bring it. Alright, you're not going to? What a coward, just standing there waiting for us to get into his melee range. That's alright, we're gonna charge him again. You little weakling, you hit like a baby! I've had better sword fights with babies, and yes, I sword fight with babies! You've got to be prepared in case you run into tiny folk. Suck it. I hit your neck, and that's a very Viking thing to say, neck. No injuries, a loaf of bread has not even been hurt. Your challenger struggles to get back on his feet, but he leaves his weapon in the mud. In the end, he settles for just sitting on his knees before you, his head hung in a signal of defeat. I've got 2 of those. Feet, that is. You fight. Better than I expected. You have become a very capable warrior. Hell yeah, kick ass, son. If you accept my surrender, I pledge myself to your service. I accept your pledge, but if you ever turn on me again, I'm cutting your head off. Some unusual mixture of sadness and relief washes over him. He holds your gaze for a long moment. Don't fall in love with my beautiful eyes, friend. Then he seems to get back some of his energy, some of the energy that the duel took out of him, and he stands. You have shown me great honor. I hope my challenge won't linger in the air between us like a long-standing fought. I want you to know you can depend on me from now on, fully. Kettle extends his hand to Asleefer, who shakes it hesitantly. Glad to have you with us, you big lug. You put up a good fight. I'll be glad to have you on our side. Nefja reluctantly shakes Asleefer's hand as well. You are a fool to challenge Olaf. I hope you learned your lesson now. I too am glad to have you with us, though, I guess. Asleefer's joined a herd. Now we will be mighty elk and run across the plains. Nefja's joined a herd, as has Kettle, I assume. Over in the lower right-hand corner, we'll see this later on. You can see the resources. We have wood, salvage, hides, rations. Our clan power is increased. Valuables. We'll use those for crafting things. And later on, when we look at our clan, I don't know if that shows up. See, there are things we can upgrade in our clan. We're not at that part of the game yet, but there's like palisades for defense. You can see up here the prosperity of our clan and the power. We haven't run into any other clans yet, so it's time to go home. Let's talk to these guys before we leave. It was gracious of Asleefer to pledge himself to you. Insensible of you to spare him. He's a strong warrior. He'll serve you well. I forgot Sigrid's voice. Thanks for accepting Asleefer's pledge. It was not that before. He was a fool to challenge you. Yeah, it was. We gotta roll. Let's get the fuck out of here. Our father's last journey was bound for the British Isles. Less than half his crew returned. Our hero, Olaf, has never been there. The short boat ride back is as uneventful as the trip out. Holmgang Island is clearly visible from the shore, outside the Skjern. You return victorious! Nefja secures her shield on the rock. I'm glad that's dealt with. What's next? We'll have to do something about Erlinger Thorling's son. As long as he lives, his family poses a threat. Yes, I think we'll head there immediately. We do need to deal with him. His children, we had a murder on the night of the funeral feast, and we gotta make sure he's not gonna cause any problems. There's the map. That's how you get the hell out of here. But we'll save that all for next episode. Pretty good episode, though. We've united the clan. Where the hell are we? Where'd our characters go? Well, we'll figure that out next time. Thanks for watching. We've got some followers now with Asleefer. We got Kettle with us. And we've actually got two. We can go to the skills menu. We got 5 points. And this is how we upgrade. In the beginning episode, remember, I showed you like we put some points into shield. Right now we have 20 points. And we have like, it would cost 9 to upgrade our shield skill. And we have some we can put for Kettle. Some we can do for Asleefer, some for Nefja. I'll figure that out all next time, though. Thanks for watching us, everybody. We've got our herd going, and now we gotta take care of that old man Erlinger. Take it easy.